best when it comes to news, current affairs, and sport. We are the best. Carnival Radio, Carnival Radio, Carnival Radio. We are the best. Carnival Radio, enjoyment unlimited.
Good evening and welcome. I am Joseph Oyo with the Carnival Radio news around the world. In the news this evening, Guinea-Bissau's military rulers have banned protests and strikes as a move to tighten control following last week's coup. The order prohibits activities the authorities describe as threat to peace and stability. Public institutions, ministries, and state secretariat are directed to reopen and resume full operations. The move followed Saturday's demonstration in Bissau, where hundreds of demanded the release of opposition figures and the publication of election results. Moving to Asia, a Filipino domestic worker has been praised for saving her employer's infant and elderly mother during a deadly tower fire in Hong Kong. Redora Kazara, 28, had arrived in the city only a day earlier when she became trapped in a smoke-filled apartment. Firefighters rescued the trio after reaching the Wang Forecourt unit in time to prevent further casualties. Her actions renewed public attention on the critical role of Hong Kong's domestic helpers, who often work long hours for modest pay. Moving to Europe, 4 people have been killed and 40 injured today after a Russian missile struck the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. Officials say the attack occurred as Ukraine pursued intensified diplomacy, including President Zelensky's visit to Paris. Regional acting governor Faladin Avaiko reported that 11 of the wounded remain in serious condition and that rescue operations have concluded. Emergency services confirmed that car service stations, businesses, and office buildings and dozens of vehicles were damaged. A local worker described diving to the floor as the blast hit, later discovering all his colleagues had survived despite sharpened injuries. In North America, Canada's manufacturing sector have contracted further in November, according to the newsman. SP Global's Economics Director Paul Smith said tariff-related uncertainty continuing to weaken output and new orders. Talks on key U.S.-Canada trade area recently collapsed, with the USMCA scheduled for joint review in 2026, adding pressure on manufacturers. Output slipped to 48.0, new orders to 47.4, and employment to 48.5, although inflation indicators showed easing price pressures. In Australia, Australia's cattle industry is experiencing a shift toward large-scale feedlot in a bid to meet rising global beef demand. At the Gardamin feedlot, 6,000 black Angus cattle are fatted for about 90 days, getting up to 50% in weight. This model supports exports consistency as Australia remains the world's second largest beef exporter, hailing $8.6 billion in the year's first 9 months. Feedlots are positioned to strengthen Australia's market share by ensuring steady supply and uniform beef quality for international buyers. And that ends Carnival Radio News around the world. Thank you very much for listening. This news was brought to you by Carnival Radio News and Current Affairs Department, compiled by Betarcio Kemkuku. I am Joseph Oyokola. Good evening, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.